see is our trailer. Over in the corner is our bus. And there is Scuddy's truck. I'm Neon Hitch, and I live in a bus and travel around and see lots of different places. There's Pemma, my sister. There's Hazel, my sister. My mum, Irene. Matt, Hazel's dad. There's Scuddy, Pemma's dad. And me. And my dad, but he doesn't live with me. He lives in London in a flat. I like travelling, I like seeing different places. If I could make a wish, I'd probably make that all my friends came back on the road again to be travellers. All of the nice sites have been blocked off. This site's going to be blocked off as soon as we've moved off. So we'll be the last travellers to park on this site. That was long, long ago, but each day since that day, I've sat here and worried and worried. One thing I don't really like about travelling is that the police, they just move you on. It's horrible, really. The thought of my family getting arrested, that's the thing that worries me mostly. Nothing is going to get better, it's not. Look, there's the Wandsworth. There's the Wandsworth's house. I don't really like it when people just think that we're really bad because we're travellers, and we're not bad at all. In fact, we're not too different to other people, really. We've just got on moving home and do different things out in the countryside.
I went on the road because I saw people happy, living in vehicles with their families, living a more natural life. I love nature and I love having my children with me all the time and teaching them. We keep a continuous education going by home educating as we move around. They do get checked up for national curriculum standards just to make sure they aren't actually lacking on anything, and Neon quite often is ahead of her standard. She's got the motivation to learn because she wants to learn, not because she's being told to learn. A lot of it she's taught herself. If she wants a spelling, she'll get a dictionary out and she remembers that.
I don't really go to school that much because we get moved on a lot and we can't really stay in the same place long enough for me to go to school. And I'd rather learn things at home with my mum because she's got time to sit down and teach me things. This is my pot of plants, but when I planted it, the plants were about that big, and that's just gone a bit outrageous. I learn things about nature and the countryside and things like that, and I've got school books that she just helps me out with. But the best way to learn is to do it.
All right, now turn up the blue one.
Scuddy's taught me some welding.
Get it nice sharp point.
It is a boys' thing, but it's a girls' thing too. I mean, people say that football and things like that are for boys, but girls can do it. Same about welding. But look, I'm doing some there now. You probably don't get to learn welding at school. I learn those kind of things at home.
Moving it along to the end, and then we've done that right. Okay. Hi, Pam.
Hi, that's good. I do some welding. I started on the trapeze when I was about 5, maybe 6. Hi! I've seen other people do trapeze in shows, and it's just inspired me and made me want to do it. Hi! I want to see in the headlines, neon trapeze artist at blah 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 circus.
They learn a lot of skills, they learn a lot about different cultures as well. And I do think they get a good overall overview of the world they're living in. The criminal justice bill more or less legislated us out of existence. And it seems madness to criminalise an entire segment of the population. We've got a lifestyle that works and is an alternative to the norm, and it has become so difficult in England. I mean, I spent quite a lot of time over the last few years travelling in Europe, and it seems to be a much more accepted part of cultural life over there. The fact that there are people who travel, and it also doesn't rain quite so much.
We're very rich people as far as our lives go, as in we've got a lot of love, a lot of nature around us. That's the security.
Fulfilled, even
Fulfilled.
though it's hard.
The downsides, the sort of moving on at times when you don't want to move on. There's times when your engine's blown up or you need to fix something and you're being evicted.
Or it's winter and the children might be ill. A lot of people think it's a very romantic notion and it's an easy thing to do and an easy option. But it's not, it's really hard.
Hard work, but it's worth it.
To have a full life and to be, I don't know, spiritually fulfilled as well as just financially and materially, because that's just a tiny little piece of what life's really about.
There's not much understanding about how difficult our life is, really, when it comes to things like that.
I'm not looking forward to moving.
All right, will you go here? What's that corner like?
I like the place where we're parked at the moment, Bullbarrow, but we've got to move off.
Oh my God, shut the door.
I like somewhere sheltered from the rain, a spring not far away, and somewhere to put up my trapeze with a nice big tree.
Right.
It's nice, apart from the power lines.
Better than where?
I said it's nice apart from the power lines.
What's that sign posted out there?
Where's it been ditched?
See down there?
Yeah. It looks alright, apart from it's been ditched. They dig a hole around the site so no one can pull on.
It seems to me that the only people that have done any lasting damage to this site is the authorities.
Ditched it.
They've dug great big holes in it to keep us off it.
It's okay, not as nice as Bullbarrow though. I like Bullbarrow much more. Loads of people are turning up, but it's not really that good having a massive site, because if you have too many people on one site then you just get evicted straight away. So we're probably going to move off.
I thought of that.
If you're doing a show, you should have warmed up first and got warm enough to be able to wear something that's quite flimsy anyway.
No, because lots of our old sites are being closed off and things. Most of the nice sites have been closed off actually.
You got a name yet for your character and a name for your show?
Yeah.
What?
Trapeze girl. If they carry on blocking all the sites off, we're gonna have nowhere to live. We're gonna either have to go to a different country or get a house or something. You just feel totally unwanted.
Look at that, full dislocation.